Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya.
Hari Om. Charu Vikramaha. Charu means pleasant, attractive, charming. Vikrama means power, great strength, valor, extraordinary achievements. So Charu Vikramaha means one who is a great achiever, great adventurer, someone who is most pleasing. Shiva itself means auspicious, pleasant, pleasing. But here it is to indicate those achievements which are charming, which are pleasing, which are beautiful, which are heroic, which are in the service of the people around. There may be many achievements which are charming and very uh, enchanting, but they need not be in service of people. The Lord is the one who goes through difficulties by himself to ensure that others get blessed. Like he consumed the halahal poison, he received the Gangaji. Not easy things to do, but they are great feats, impossible feats. And he did this, facing all challenges for the well being of the people. Hence, all those achievements which are in genuine service of the society are the ones which are truly pleasing, charming, enchanting, beautiful. It is said that even the ferocious Leelas of the Lord, where he burnt Kamdev, or he destroyed the Tripurasuras, or the demon Jalandhar, or he tamed Andhaka, even in all these, Bhagwan is most pleasing. Even though he is in a fierce form, even though it may not be easy to look at him, but he still is pleasing, charming, because the devotee always loves to see Bhagwan in different rupa, in different forms. And the intention being that which is the well-being of all, even that fierce form becomes most pleasing. In fact, if you remember the Tripurasuras, before they are killed, they express their gratitude that they got to see such a form of the Lord. And they prayed that, oh Lord, please tell us when would we get another opportunity like this. So the Lord is handsome, the Lord's acts are beautiful, his achievements are glorious because of complete selflessness inside. That is the true strength, that is the true glory, that is the true beauty. We want achievements to glorify ourselves. Bhagavan does achievements for the well-being of others. So as devotees of the Lord, our attitude also should be how to ensure that we are able to serve the Lord who is manifesting in this whole creation. How to let go of our ego and how to serve the divine. When we look at the great achievers, there are one category of achievers who have done a lot for themselves as well as for the world. And then there are those categories of people like the great saints and the sages who want nothing for themselves, but they serve the society completely. Because they have experienced that by dropping this ego alone, we can experience fulfillment. Bhagwan is most charming and attractive and enchanting in all the good, ferocious, and the destructive deeds also because of the abidance in the self. Those great masters who have experienced that abidance in the self, in pure consciousness, in Sachidanand, they also live such a life where every breath of theirs is dedicated to the well-being of the society of this whole creation. So may we also become Charu Vikramaha through our selflessness and our abidance in the self, which is pure consciousness, which is Shivaha.
ॐ नमः शिवाय। ॐ नमः शिवाय।